Is there a child in here that we heard crying before?
That was like a whistle. Yeah.
Ghost dimension.
Well, hello and good day, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here again and in the cave. It's kind of a dreary day outside, even though it's light behind me. It's raining and storming all day, but it's good. Just lit the candle. I smudged a little bit before I came in. I do want to tell you guys, because sometimes everybody thinks I'm ignoring them. I'm not. I have been getting some people inboxing me for reads for the cards. Okay. And I just want to tell you ahead of time, sometimes I just don't see what's in the comments, and as Sean and Bex, I'm sure, can attest to as well. Sometimes the comments, they go beyond where we're at, and then they won't go back to where the beginning was, so we can't always see. And sometimes, and I know, Margaret, you've asked me, and I did give you a read this past week. Sometimes I go through the line and through the people looking, because sometimes there's new people that want reads. So it's really where I'm at, okay, what I can see here. And I do see, you know, Margaret, I do see you. It's not that I don't see you, but if I gave you a read just a couple days ago, I'm not necessarily always going to go to that person again unless Spirit's pushing me to go that way again. And the people that are inboxing me, I seriously don't always see everybody. And I don't know what's going on over at Facebook, but Facebook's acting really whack today. It's just really weird what's going on over there. I'm getting things posted, like I had posted this yesterday that I was going to be here for Tuesday like I usually am, and then this morning it was telling me my alarm was going off at 10:45 that I had a read or a show then, and I didn't. It was Sean and Bex that did. So I had to go in and change it and all that good stuff. So I don't really know what's going on with that, but please know I'm not missing you intentionally. But sometimes, like, and I'm going to use you as an example, Margaret, not because I'm singling you out. Please know that I love you dearly. But I just gave you a read. So sometimes, because I only have about an hour and a half I read for you guys, you know, I don't always get to everybody. Okay? So hang tight and let's see what we have in store today with Spirit. So I want to say hi to everybody. Margaret, I just said hi. Mel is here. And Dan is, of course, here. I think I saw Kay in here too somewhere. Yeah, I did. Okay, so hi, Demon. I see you're here. Oh, la 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 la. And everybody's talking to each other, so I'm going to look at the stream before I start doing. Hi, Viner. How are you? Viner's Asylum. I haven't seen you in a while. I will pull a card for you. And hello to Brianne Smith. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Let me start with Viner. Sorry, that was our streaming service telling us stuff. So go join the family here. I'll put it up for a second so everybody can see it. If you haven't been part of the family, join us all over on YouTube. We are there. Okay. All right, so let me see what I've got for Miss here, okay? And again, I'm not trying to single anybody out. I know that I give reads sometimes and people get them the next week, but I do look for new people as well because we want them to feel just as well coming into the family. All right, ooh, those are mixed up. Don't want to do it that way. Hang on, hang on. Fingers don't want to work. Okay, so I'm going to give you the seventh card for seventh grandfather teachings, also for the 7 directions, and 7 among many cultures is a very esteemed number. Okay, All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and please know that it's not, if I gave you a read the other day, it's not that I won't give you a read again today. I may give you a read today. It just depends on what spirit directs me to. Okay. All right. So Viner, your card today is the Lion. Okay. All right. So I mean, everybody knows lions, and they travel in prides, you know, with as their the family unit. And this is actually a male lion that is on here that I had taken a picture from at our Detroit Zoo downstate a number of years ago. But this is exactly about pride and ego. There's something going on around you that's kind of close around you right now. And it's kind of, they're saying the word discord with me. It's like discord. So it's not quite chaos, but it's discord. So nothing's kind of meshing the way you would want it to mesh. Okay. And I'm being told a lot of it is pride and ego. And that's why it's not meshing. Not necessarily pride and ego from you. And sometimes people take that in the wrong way too, because ego, when ego comes up with your mind and thoughts and the way we do things, it's kind of like sometimes we put things first that necessarily really shouldn't be first, but it's like what they call the ego stroking, right? So ego and pride are involved with this, and it's like around you, and it's kind of affecting you in a big way. And I don't think the pride and ego is coming from you, because that's not what they're showing me, but it's from some people that you are trying to, for lack of a better situation or way of saying it, get along with, or be able to work something out with them to do something in particular. And it's like pride and ego. They keep yelling that it's coming in the way. So that's what the lion is bringing through for you today. And it's actually showing me the lion walking in, just laying down on the ground with its paws out in front. And it's like, just let them sort through it. It's pride and ego. You don't have to interject, because they're not really going to hear you right now at the moment. And even though this is, and they're telling me it's kind of like a big deal, you still have to wait for the egos to kind of settle down so that you can move forward into and with this. Okay, so this is kind of like a waiting game for you. And they're saying they've got to realize, and these people are like, they each think they're better than each other, or the ideas are better than the other ideas. So they kind of have to duke it out a little bit and kind of figure that both sides are right and they can blend. So it's like compromising, but it's all about pride and ego. So that's your card today. Just chill. Don't get in the middle of it, because they're literally saying it will be like a sucking black hole of emotional need if you go in there to try to assert any saneness with them right now, or to calm them down right now, because it's just not going to happen. It's just going to throw more stuff for you to fret about. And that's what I'm being told. And that's your card today, is the Lion. Okay. All right. Hi again to Miss Brianne Smith. Welcome, and thank you for coming today to spend some time with us today. Let's see. Here we go down. Hi, Demon. Hi, Yoda. Oh, see, it's doing something here too. God bless it. Hang on, guys. This is not working right. Okay. Hi, Liz Reeves. How are you? I hope you're well, and thank you for coming today and spending your time with us a little bit today. What is this doing? It is making you guys small and big and small and big. Little tiny, teeny print. Thanks, Dan, for putting that in. Of course, while I'm looking everywhere else, don't forget to hit the like button, share, subscribe, and leave a comment after the show for the Ghost Dimension to support all of us and what Sean and Bex are doing. Okay? All right. Now I'm going to go down. Hi, Cindy Pinkham. How are you? Okay. Brianne Smith. That's actually my daughter from another mother's name is Brienne. You're very welcome. Okay, so now, since everybody's being shy because I said, oh no, I might not read you if I read you yesterday. I'm going to read for you right now. Oh, wrong one. Where did it go? I lost you again. I lost you. Hi, Yvonne. How are you? Okay, the thing's bouncing around. Hang on a minute. There you go. Okay. Let's see what I can do for you, Margaret. Okay, and Yvonne and Liz, just if you want a card, or anybody else, Brienne, you want a card, make sure you put that down in writing, and I will be scrolling down in a few minutes. I didn't mean to scare everybody. Yeah. Hi, Jacqueline. Marie, how are you? Oh, there was somebody that inboxed me, and I don't see them here yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, Margaret, this is your card for today. This card is the beaver. Okay, and beavers are a tight family unit. They work with one goal, and that's to make the family happy. And what I'm seeing right now is everything is kind of set and in place the way it needs to be. Now it's your time to kind of enjoy or relax with your energy and just kind of take a time out. There'll be more work coming down the road, but right now it's all about it's all about just taking care and nurturing of self. I'm looking at it. They're showing me the den, the beaver den, which would be like your home, is all situated. Everything's in proper order. And I feel a lot of anxiety coming when they tap into you as well. So you kind of have to remember to breathe and take some time just for yourself so that things can be in a better light perspective, because the tendency they're telling me is you get so anxiety driven or concerned or worried about things that haven't happened yet, that you kind of lose track of just being in the now. Okay, so right now they just want you to be able to breathe and center on the now, because whatever's coming down the pipe will be there at the right time, no matter what it is. And it won't matter if you worry about it, other than the fact you're going to make yourself even more anxious. Okay, so that's what they're telling me to tell you today. And it's just kind of relax, kind of like what this guy's doing on the card here. This was actually a beaver I had here at the lake a few years ago. So hope that resonates with you. Okay, and I gotta go back up because everything's like jumping all over the place. Okay, glasses are on. I know. I'm glad everybody's looking forward to the party. And make sure you guys get your shirts before the party. I got mine, even though I'm not going to be at the party. I will be there in energy. I will be there in my little bear mind. Okay. So, all right. Let me go down and okay. So you can get these shirts. I'm sorry I'm all over, but you can get these shirts over at ghostdimension.co.uk and go into their shop, and they have them. Get them while they are hot. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go down a little bit. Thank you, Jacqueline. Yeah, I can give you a card today. I'd be happy to give you a card today. I will give you one as well, Liz. Hi, Jay. I see you there too. I'm not like all the way down the list yet. So guys, hang in tight. Okay. Okay. So Jacqueline Marie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. I was actually working with these earlier today, and I had to make some to put on some dream catchers that I was creating for some people. Okay, so this is a prayer tie. Next time I'll have to bring one actually so I can show you guys. This is a prayer tie, and this is done among my culture. And what it is, it's usually red or orange or bright colored fabric. It's a square, and the square is about, that big. around. Okay, let me see if there you go. And then what we do is we put tobacco in the middle of it, traditionally. I also add white sage and a little bit of lavender in it. Then you take it and you see the cotton string that's on it. It's white. You tie it and you make a little like satchel out of it. Now, they're no bigger than this is on the card, okay? And what this is, it's an offering to the ancestors, our spirit family, to Creator God, to our realms. And it's either a thank you for them assisting us, or it's a prayer request, or something that you're putting out to the universe that you need help with, okay? And it can be something that is in your heart or something that is spoken out loud. So what this is saying right now for you is, again, this is all, well, we'll see. I'm not going to say it yet. But this is about quiet time right now for you. Kind of how they're putting it, it's like a time to breathe and kind of like do a inventory on yourself. So it's kind of like retrospect. You're kind of looking at yourself and seeing where you're at and understanding what you need to move forward in positives. And then you also need to look at what you no longer need right now that's in your sacred circle, but you might be holding on to it too tight. So sometimes it's best to take them and put them on the outside if it's not like what's going on right now in the moment. And we can alternate those. These can change. They don't always stay the same. Sometimes there's the same things in there for a lifetime, but sometimes it may be for a week or a month, you know? So you have to kind of take inventory of that. And what they're saying is you sort of need to kind of balance yourself so that you can look at things in a balanced way, okay? And you need to kind of do, okay, now I want you to listen, because the word can mean a lot of different things to many different cultures, okay? But I'll explain it this way. You need to observe a ritual, okay? Now by ritual, I mean like a ritual can be literally, you wake up out of bed the same day, you get up, you take a shower or a bath, or you set your timer for your coffee and you put your coffee on, you feed the critters, you eat some breakfast. That's a ritual if you do something every day. And what they want you to do is, within this, like the spiritual side of things or the holistic side of things, they want you to create a ritual that you do every day, whether it's counting your blessings, whether it's saying a prayer, whether it's taking 7 breaths from the 7 directions, holding them and releasing them, you know, but there needs to be something spiritual for you that you do every day. And this will expand where you are right now, and it will also allow new teachings and new things and new ways of doing things to you in a different direction. So that's what this card is all about for you today. It is the prayer tie. Also, just FYI, we put the prayer ties out, and because they're cotton, they will disintegrate, or the critters will grab them or whatever, and that they just stay there till they're gone. And it's nothing that's going to hurt anybody. It's nothing that's going to hurt the environment of what's in it. So prayer ties are pretty important with a lot of things that I do and in my culture. Okay, I hope that resonated with you a little bit, Jacqueline. Let's see here. Okay, now I'm going to go down. I see Yvonne. Yvonne is here. Okay. Let me see. Liz. I will do a card for you, Liz. Hi, Jay. Ooby Duck is here, too. Yay! I haven't seen you in forever either. Everybody so busy. Jay, yeah, I'll give you a read too in a minute, but let me do Liz first. Oh, I bet you all are getting so excited about going to the party. That's getting closer. That's in a few days, isn't it? I gotta look at my shirt. Wait a minute. It is. It's in 4 days. I bet you guys are just jumping out of your seats waiting for this, eh? I think that's a good thing. All right, Liz, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so your card today is the red-tailed fox. Okay, the red-tailed fox. I love that picture. All right, so okay, so I am hearing and seeing, they're showing me scurrying feet. Okay, the fox, although one of the things it tells you is to kind of sit back and watch so that you learn the best approach of something. This is not what's coming through for them today. What I'm seeing today is like, be aware. Be aware. They're really kind of putting the beware. And the fox kind of stops and his ears go up, or her ears go up, and she's just moving her eyes because she doesn't want to give away where she's at. So I'm being told, beware. Be aware. Okay? Be aware. So something is going on that will affect you, not in a negative way, but it's going to be something you're going to have to deal with, and you're capable of doing it, but you need to be aware of it. And it's almost like you have blinders on with it right now, or that you just don't want to hear it because you don't want to deal with it right now. They're literally going like this with their ears. And you have to remember that you are capable of doing a lot of things that you don't give yourself credit for in positive ways. But you also have to remember that your spirit family, and I'm hearing like the angelic realm, is around you very intensely right now. And I don't know why, but the angels are there. I don't know if you speak to them or you look for answers from them, or kind of like little things, reminders that are left, communications from them. And I'm seeing numbers like 444 coming up, 444. So it's a repetitive number thing as well, but the angels are around you for some reason, and it's kind of to give you help and backing and shore you up with whatever's coming. And again, I don't think it's like bad. I don't think anything really bad is going to happen, but I think it's kind of a way of something that you've been looking for, a sign of sorts, and they understand that. And I am really seeing the fox is down at their feet, and she's just kind of looking up with her eyes perked and her ears tweaking a little bit on the top of her head. And she's watching them, but this is an immense energy around you of angels, angelic, healing power, energy. It's really soothing. So they want you to know so that you're aware of this and kind of can tap into this in the days ahead. And again, it's not anything horrific, but you need to be aware. And it could be that you need to take some time for yourself to allow. This is a lot of angels around you right now. A lot of angels around you right now. So whatever it is, utilize that energy they're sharing with you, and that it will heal. It'll help to heal. Angels are really interesting to work with. I allowed them fully in my life back in like 2009, beginning of 2009, and I wound up painting a series of oil paintings that I actually went to show with in Chicago. And but the energy off of them is incredible. But it's a whole different pitch of energy, and it can make you extremely tired because they're giving you so much energy to do things, to channel that energy for positives in your own life, to help you mend, to help you heal, to help you move forward in positives. And this is what I'm being given for you today, all with the little fox down at their feet. So Liz, I hope that resonates with you, and yeah, just absorb that energy that they're giving you, because it's all positive, very strong energy. And I have to get away from this right now or I will fall asleep. Okay, thank you, Miss Liz. Okay, Jay, I think I saw you would, yeah, you wanted a card, right? Yeah, okay. I'm going to move this so I don't lose you. Hang on. Okay, Jay. All right. Okay, fanned them once. Now let's fan them again. Man, that time came quick. Holy crow. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This card's been coming up quite a bit too, Jay. So this is really cool. Okay, this is Orca. Okay, I prefer to call them Orca rather than killer whales because they protect their pods, and they're keepers of knowledge and keepers of wisdoms. Okay, so wisdom goes far back, and they've seen centuries and centuries of information that's been kind of given them to share, and they have a lot to teach because they're very highly intelligent. So what I'm seeing with you right now is this is kind of almost like a totem that's around you right now, because there's things that you need to know when you're moving forward, and it's in positives. But what it is as you're moving forward in your life and your life journey, whatever it is that you're doing, you need to also look to the history of things. And it's like these are the wisdoms they want to bring to the table, so that you're not repeating things in a cycle over and over in your life. Okay, and they're saying you kind of really, again, another retrospect, really look at your life, see where you're at now. Okay, and anything that you're dragging forward for a reason, you need to address right now. So whether it's something that happened to you, or a person that you have lost, or a person that walked out of your family, or a change that you went through that you're really not quite over, they want you to take that time and really look in your sacred circle. Just like I said a little bit ago, you have a sacred circle. The stuff that goes around outside is close to you. It can interact with you, but it's not the same as what is in the sacred space of that sacred circle. Okay, so you need to kind of look at that. And okay, so I also am being shown the two orcas coming up and then splitting, and you have to make the choice of which one you will follow. And this is kind of like life choices that we make. There's not really a good way or a bad way. It's just kind of what we need to do. And you need to understand that whichever direction you choose to take this, or understand something, or meet somebody, or do something at work, or it's a change. Okay, no matter what side you take, left or right, and that's just a metaphor, but it won't be a wrong choice, because eventually that other choice that you didn't take at this moment will come back again in your life walk, and you'll be able to take that and journey with that and learn from that. And this is what's going on with you right now. But you really kind of need to look and see, so that you are making yourself very positively knowledgeable about which choice you're going to make. And they are definitely saying it's a choice. So, but like I said, whichever choice you do take, and whichever one you leave behind, the one you leave behind will catch up to you at some time, so that you can have that experience as well. So, wow, that's a mouthful. They're really busy today. There you go. And that is the orca for you, Jay. I hope that kind of resonates with you a little bit. All right, I'm going to try to make this thing work here again. Hi, Simon. How are you? Okay, I'm going to move this down again. Going to move this down again. Hi, Jenna Sanders. How are you? Okay. I do too. I don't know who did it, but I love this t-shirt. I was so excited. I almost fell on the driveway, running out to the mailbox to get it. I said, don't put it in the mailbox. Just give it to me. He goes, is this what you're waiting for? I said, yep. I love my mailman. He is a great guy. And Ubi, I hope you're doing well. Okay, and I see you. Jenna, I will pull a card for you. I'm glad, Margaret. I'm really glad. Okay, so miigwech to you, Jacqueline. Hang on. Ooh, and I bet you people in the house don't know what miigwech means either. Jacqueline, why don't you teach them what it means among our people? Certain tribes, certain clans use that but it's a very common common word that we use. Tell them, Jacqueline Marie, what megawatch means. I'd like to see Sean say that 5 times fast. Okay, so we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you get 2 cards. 6, 7. Okay, well. Okay, so the first card that popped up for you is the doe. Okay, and then the second card that fell out for you was, we'll find it here, the possum. Okay, all right, so, okay, so the doe is about nurturing self and taking care of self and taking care of family in a gentle way. It's about being gentler with yourself, being aware of your surroundings so nothing kind of gets to you in a surprising way. And if you've ever seen a deer run, when they get startled, their tail goes up, which we have the white tails here, and that's why they call them the white tails. Their tail goes up to flag the rest of their little group, their little family, that danger might be present, and then they move. Okay, but they do it in a very quiet way. So what this is telling me with the possum coming in, the possum is also about protecting. But what I'm getting for you right now, it's about protecting your space. And again, this is not anything evil that's going on, but the doe and the possum are working together today for you. And it's saying that you need to make sure your boundaries are good so that you can nurture and take care of your soul's energy. And you need to balance emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Okay. And by doing so, you will find the answers to some of the questions you've got going on in your life right now. Because there's some things I think that you're like not really sure how to approach it. But you need to take time to nurture yourself so that you can figure that out. And you do have the answers, but you have to really balance them out a little bit so that they make sense to you, right? And the possum is literally, and they're such great animals. I tell everybody this every time that I pull a card with the possums, but the only reason they like bare their teeth and things is because they're scared. And usually if it's people are scared of that because they think they're like big rats, but they're not. They're actually very gentle animals. They're very good for the environment, but that is a protection stance for them when they feel cornered or when they need to protect the area they're in. So with that said, I'm feeling that you almost have to put out some boundaries with some people right now so that you can make some space for yourself to be able to go through and nurture your soul's energy. And it's something they're telling me too that you haven't done in a while. Like, you always put other things first, and then you get to the end of the day and like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And they're saying, no, don't do it tomorrow. Put your schedule down and put boundaries. Even if it's 15 minutes or 20 minutes a day, you need to be able to do that for yourself. Okay. So Jenna Sanders, that's your cards today. You got 2 because Spirit decided to throw one out. Okay. So the doe and the possum. And I hope that resonates for you. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, Jay, maybe you can get lucky. If you're going to the party, they might have some of them at the party. I shouldn't say that because I don't know. I haven't talked to them in a little bit, so I don't know what's going on exactly. Okay, I'm going down here a little bit. Well, I'll tell you what, Kay. I don't know about you, but last night I was so wide awake. That moon it was a harvest moon, and it had so much energy coming off of it. I was like waking up every 40 minutes to a half hour, and it was like, what the heck is wrong? And it was like you had daylight outside. So I don't know if, because it's so strong and it was really strong leading up to it, the light from it was really bright. The harvest moon is actually bringing in fall. For those of you that don't know, we are officially now in fall. And that harvest moon is all about that energy, but it's really strong this year. I almost Kay, I don't know if you did, but by where I'm at, it looked really super close to the earth as well. Energy usually from that strong of a moon will take like 7 days to 12 days to kind of simmer down and get us to be able to balance. Again, I feel a lot of energy right now, so that's probably why I'm feeling it. But yeah, it was some crazy moon last night, let me tell you. All right, so, okay. Oh, you must be talking about, the prayer ceremony or the prayer tides. Great. That's fantastic. Hi, Tanya. How are you? Nice to see you there. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's another thing, Yvonne. Tobacco. Okay, let me get a quick drink of water. And no, Sean, it's not breaking your smokes. It's not breaking them. This is raw, like pipe tobacco you would use, an unflavored pipe tobacco. The thing about throwing tobacco, and this is also some things that many of you that watch me here or on my pages don't always particularly know, but we use tobacco to thank our ancestors, or we use tobacco if a person passes into the next place of spirit. Okay, they transition. We throw tobacco, offering God creator in the realms to make that journey easy. We throw tobacco, say, when we hunt, if we go out, and I don't do it anymore, I haven't done it for many years, but people that hunt for food for their homes, if they shoot a deer, we honor that spirit by throwing tobacco. So and we also do it for protection. And I'm not sure, Yvonne, if that's what you've done it for, but if you do it for protection for your house, you can actually put it in the 4 corners of your property to protect your house. And that's just asking the ancestors to give you a hand in keeping everything safe. Okay, so, all right. Whoo, I know, Cindy. I just wish I could be there. I wish I could be there. I'd like to give you all a big hug. I've had my vaccine, so woohoo. Okay, so I'm coming around the mountain. I'm trying to make it not listening. Okay. Right. No, you know what? Why? Okay, I'm gonna do more reads. Don't worry. I'm getting there. But I want to say something about this. Oh, nope, that's not it. Where'd it go? See, it went up high. Kay said something about, where did it go? Okay. Okay, she said something about crying and she didn't like people knowing she had cried. Or, hi, Simon. I'm like, this thing's jumping all over the place. Sorry, guys. About crying and you know, it's not good, or you don't want people to see you that way. And it's like, yeah, you know what? It doesn't matter. Crying is good for the soul. Crying water is cleansing. You know, I'm a big fan of not crying in front of people too, but sometimes it just happens. And sometimes we need to allow it to happen. And when we do, that helps us balance our spiritual selves with our emotional selves. And that is what matters. It matters. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. Crying is healthy. Okay, it should never be something that you're ashamed to do. And so many years, like even when I was young, and I'm old now, but I look back and I remember people telling the men, don't cry in front of women, or why are you crying? Do that in private. It doesn't always have to be in private. It is allowed. You're allowed to feel the emotion. So I wanted to make sure you knew that too, Kay. Okay, now I'll try to read again. All right, you're welcome, Jenna. You're welcome. Okay. Yeah, it is, Jay, for sure. It is. Sure, I can do that for you, Yoda. Hang on 1 second here. Okay. Tanya Best. Seema. All right, let's see. Yep, tobacco's medicine. Did you tell them, Jacqueline Marie, what miigwech means? I probably didn't get to it yet, so I'll have to see if you did or not. Okay, sorry, I'm kind of babbling. Okay, Yoda, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. I don't think I've ever pulled this card for you. Card for you today is the rabbit. Okay, so rabbit, when rabbit comes in, it's about getting a lot of things done at once, moving forward too fast, having a bunch of things go at you and you're not sorting through them, because rabbits are kind of live their life through fear. And I don't know why that is. I used to raise them. I don't know why that is. It's even in situations that they're not familiar with, they just are fearful. So fear is really coming through right now. I don't know what's going on with you today, but I'm being told to tell you to be gentler with yourself and don't overthink it. Fear will add energy to negatives. Fear will add energy to things we don't need in our lives. So I'm being told to tell you, let the fear go for whatever reason. This is something that's going on with you. I don't know. I don't even know what kind of fear it actually is, but they're saying don't put fuel to the fire. So, and then they're showing me with the rabbit just kind of walking around chill, okay? Which is possible. And it's possible because we have to program ourselves that way, right? If we look at things and we're always afraid of things, we'll never learn anything. We'll never do anything different. So this is why it's coming through really strong. And even rabbits can be taught not to fear. I'm going to post a picture later. I don't have it right now. I will post it later in Ghost Dimension group for you guys to see. I had a 18-pound red Norwegian red rabbit. She was huge. And I had a coonhound mixed dog, which hunts rabbit. They're a hunting dog. That I used them for that. But they lived together for 3 years, and they were the best friends. They stayed with each other. They slept next to each other. They ate out of the same food dish. And what it was I allowed an atmosphere for both of them to understand there was no fear for Red to be with Jessie. Jessie was my dog. There was no fear in it because he wasn't going to hurt her, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you. Don't add to the fear. Add to the positives. Think of positive outcomes. Don't know how it happens. Can't tell you how it works out. But when you tell your spirit family to give you help, make something happen in a positive way that you're a little fearful with, you're leaving that fear go. So that fear doesn't keep that layer on you that's attracting more fear or negative things, okay? So talk to your spirit family and set it up how you want it, how you want the information, how you want the incident, how you want the people, whatever this is, to come at you, but do it without fear, okay? And I'm being told everything will be fine, but you need to let go of the fear, okay? I hope you're okay, and I will leave it at that, and I hope that resonates with you. Okay, now I got Joanne Garnet. Joanne Garnet, look what I got. I got a big chunk of garnet, raw garnet. I always think of you. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to... Good. Sage is, yeah, I love sage. I can't grow it here in Michigan, though. All right. Okay. Where? Well, look who's here, Bex. Look who's here. Welcome, MJ. Okay. Let me see what I've got for you today. Oh, these cards are splitting. Interesting. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. So you have actually 2 cards as well today. Your primary card is the elephant, but to let you know, the wolf brought it through. Okay. My wolf brought it through. Okay. So for you, the elephant is all about leadership and community and family. They protect their family and they keep them close and they keep them safe. They keep each other safe. They have each other's backs. So this is actually about kind of knowing that family isn't always by blood. It's also by who we choose to put into our sacred circles. And the matriarch of this little group of elephants has little babies inside of the ring of females, and then there's the main matriarch that stands in the head of the circle, the front of the circle, the way I'm looking at it. So all these elephants have got these 3 elephants in the middle. And I almost want to say, because it's the number 3, when I see the number 3 and they really draw the attention to me, it's about Father, Son, Holy Ghost. This is really prominent because it's not a negative, but it's a positive. And what I'm feeling right now is there's stuff that's going on with you in particular, and this herd of elephants is wrapping itself around you to protect and keep you safe. And with the 3, you're being watched over. So you should be very comfortable in the situation that you are in currently, whatever that is. And whatever you hold dear in the middle, they will also hold dear. So this is kind of like spirit family, ancestors that walked before us, and then spirit family that walked before us and with us in our lifetime. It's like they're all going around you right now to protect you and keep you safe. And it's not that I don't feel like anything's coming at you that would hurt you, but it's like they're trying to keep you balanced. They're trying to keep you feeling loved, comfortable. And they're also saying, if you need something, you need to just say it out loud, or say it in prayer, or say it in thoughts to the universe, however you work with that kind of stuff, with the spirituality end of things. But that's what they're telling me to tell you, that they're around you and they're helping to hold you up. Okay, that's what I'm being told, to hold you up in balance, because you're loved, because you deserve it. And the elephants are really strong. So I don't know if elephants are really strong with you, or it's something you collect, or something you're fond of, but the elephants are really strong with you today. And that's really cool. I love elephants, and they're so flippin' smart. Okay, so, all right. I hope that kind of resonates with you a little bit, MJ, and thanks for being here today, eh? Okay. All right. Now, Cindy. Jacqueline. Yep, crying is a gift. Okay. Going down the listy, as Sean would say. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, I've been watching some shows lately, Tanya, and I'm like, why am I crying at this? Actually, I've been watching some crime shows, like from way back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, crimes that were popular back then that we don't know about now. And I literally sit here and cry for these people that were murdered. I'm by myself. So my cats just look at me and think I'm crazy. Hi, Kathy Reitz. Got Inez. Godnez. I'm sorry if I butchered it. I apologize. Hi, Miss Becky Hawkins. How are you? Okay. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah. Okay. Simon, Yoda. Okay. Hang on. Oh. Okay, I'm going to add you to prayer. And when I get off here, I'll add you to prayer. And don't think the worst, just think it'll be fine. I can also tell you that I have friends and family members that have gotten the quick test and it's been a false positive. So unless you have the 3-day test, you really don't know. You'll be fine. You're blessed and you'll be fine. Okay, so, okay, I think. Okay, I'll grab Demon. How are you? MJ, yeah, it's like Bex and Sean are here wherever. Yeah, I get it. All right, so Demon, let's see what I got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Sometimes I like watching and the comments that come through or questions that come through for me too. I'm happy to answer that. All right, Demon. Your card today is the Medicine Wheel. And again, definitely a big, strong point today to be made is about balance. And the Medicine Wheel for Native culture is sort of like a calendar. So each quadrant means something, each point means something, but these are representing the 4 directions. And then this is also about balance, okay? Really loud about balance. You need to make sure that you are, okay, yep. Okay, so when they show me you, it keeps teetering one side up and one side down. And you're starting to come to where it'll be in balance so that it'll be like, you know, a seesaw, right? Instead of being up or down, it needs to be straight. And I'm being told that you have to put a little bit more energy into looking at yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, okay? And see where, what corners or what areas are lacking attention. And we all should do this. This is something that everybody needs to do occasionally. Like if you're feeling extra tired or you're feeling overworked or overwhelmed, this is all about our balance with our emotions, our spiritual self, our soul energy, our physical energy. You know, we have to keep that in balance. And what I'm being shown right now is things are going fairly good for you right now, but it's like, don't jump the gun. Make sure everything is even and well thought out as you take those steps forward with whatever's going on in your journey right now. But it's really important that you pay attention to those directions within yourself so that they're balanced. So no matter what side they go, it's all remains balanced. Okay, so that's your card today, Demon. And I kind of like that. That's something that everybody needs to do is balance. So it's all good. All right, so let me see. Oh, how wonderful. How wonderful, Dan. That's awesome, bud. That's super awesome. Okay, Tanya, I'm glad. I am really glad. I'm glad that that does resonate for you. Okay. I'm going to scoot down here a little bit more, guys. Let me see the line. I'm so happy for you, Dan. I told you it was going to come, just the right thing, and it'll be good. That's absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy. All right. Absolutely. Okay. Oh, that's cool, Tanya. You're a paranormal investigator. Oh, with Liz. Oh, how cool. I did not know that. I did not know that. I am glad because these elephants are like saying, yeah, we're hers. So they're walking with you almost as a totem, you know. It's really cool. Hi, Claire. That's okay. Getting kids ready for bed is a good thing. Okay, Demon, I already gave you one. Okay, we're going down the pipe here. And I see, yeah, I see. Yeah, I'll get you, Noreen. Yeah, I will happily give you one. I see the super stickers that are here, guys. Thank you for them. And Bex is on, so she'll make sure they get posted to the board. Okay. So, all right, Noreen. Let me see what I can pull out of here for you today. Shuffle them up. The wind has stopped outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So your card to pop up today is the Koi. Okay. These are creatures that hold ancient wisdoms that go back to the beginnings of time. They're kind of like knowledge bearers. They have knowledge within them. When they show up, it's usually about like there's a pattern or a change happening within your life, and you need to be thoughtful about how you progress. And it's not that choices that you'll make will be worse than one another. It's not, but you need to follow a particular order, they're telling me, whatever that means. And again, this is about kind of looking at your sacred space, your spiritual, mental, emotional. It's like the theme of today, I guess. And you need to make sure it's balanced. But in doing so, you kind of have to look back at your life to see that you don't make the same choices the same way, whatever that means. Because you need to, okay, yes, I do know what that means. You reset, you have to reset your clock. So by resetting your clock, or like resetting a computer where you're putting a new chip in, whatever, you're changing things up. And by changing things up, it's not happening in a cycle that continues. So this cycle is good, but you need to pay attention to reprogramming the thought processes for the choices. You need to think about yourself first, as in the past you have not. You need to move in a way that kind of resonates with your soul energy. And I'm being told that you are sensitive to a lot of things. And I'm also being told that by someone that they've been dropping, I want to say it's coins, some kind of coins, or you're finding coins. And they're telling me to tell you that, yes, this is them. And yeah. Okay. So spirit family is always around us, you know, no matter whether people think they are or not, they're always around us. They can be multiple places at once because their energy, their soul energy. And that's like when Sean and Bex go out and do their investigations, or you guys do your, that here watching the show, do your investigations, and we pick up energy. Okay. Or the light that goes on and off, it's energy. Okay. That's what spirit is. When we pass, we go into this energy form. And what they're saying to me is, you need to know that you've got your whole spirit family around you, Noreen, that they want you to, they're saying, like, prosper and be happy and move forward in ways that you never allowed yourself to do so in the past. Okay. And they're all like standing there and they're all like clapping and so happy for you around you. I don't know if did your dad smoke cigars? Because I've got someone here smoking a cigar. I see mom, dad, I see everybody. They're all here, but they're all clapping for you and they love you and they want you to know they're always around you and you're not forgotten and they know you don't forget them. And that's what's really important. It's like the ancient wisdom. And they're like literally showing me a photo album and they're flipping through all these photos of family from past days. So that's what your card's about today. It's so keep your balance and keep moving forward as it resonates for you. Okay, so I hope that resonates for you. That's kind of cool seeing the whole family there. That's awesome. Okay, Cindy Pinkham, thank you for your super sticker. Can't even talk. La, 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 la. Okay, Claire Pope. Margaret. Hi, Craig. How are you? Nice to see you here. Oh, and it just went down. Okay, it jumped again, so hang on, guys. Takes time. You never did. Learning, always so much to learn. I always, from a very, very young age. Yep, I was 4, so yeah. Yep. That's okay. And you know what I'd say to you, Tanya, is no, you might have joined a new team with other people to do what you do. But we've been engaged with it since we were kids. So in a way, it's new because you're admitting you're doing it now, but in a way it's not because we've been doing it our whole life. And sometimes it wasn't always wanted on our ends, right? All right, so I'm going to go back down, but that's a good point. Thank you for sharing that, Tanya. Okay, I'm going to go down a little bit more, guys. Hang on. Okay. Craig, my eyes aren't seeing very well today. Sorry, guys. God, I'm still so happy Dan got a job. I am so happy for him. Okay. All right. Nobody else here want a card today? If you don't, oh, from Ireland. Hi, Paula. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I will give you a card. Let me put this up so I don't lose everybody else. Hang on. All right. I need a drink again. Talk too much. All right. Let's see what I can get from you. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So you have the Elk card. Okay. Now, Elk speaks to working with people, community, family, that everybody does matters, okay? That we need to listen and hear with our ears and our minds what people are saying to us. And right now, I feel like you're part of that community, but you want to voice more or say more or participate more. And I'm being shown you just have to kind of step up into that role. If you let them know that this is something you want to be part of or do, but it's like community. Now, community can be a work setting, it can be a family setting, it can be a social setting, whatever. But it's like you need to step into that role more. And sometimes, I know in my younger years, I didn't always want to do that, especially with what I do now. And I've always had a gift since I was a kid. I didn't really want other people knowing, so I'd stand back and I was quiet. And if I was comfortable with you, very outgoing. But if I'm not comfortable in a social setting, I really tend to shut down and be really quiet and just observe. So this is what they're telling me to tell you, is to kind of step up into that a little bit more. And wow, I don't know why, but like right now, I just feel when I'm circling your energy, I actually feel like I'm circling. Okay, so they're also telling me to tell you, you need to disengage from things that aren't serving you anymore, because it's really taken on a burden or a time for you that's very difficult to carry whatever this is forward. You have nobody, you are under no obligation, they're telling me to tell you, to carry that pain, carry that event, carry that situation forward, because you can't change what happened. The only thing you can change moving forward is how you react to it, or how you help others learn to react to this. This is like really, really strong energy. So, yeah, this is almost like you, and I keep saying like in the background, a really old stone church with like, it's very old. I don't know if they still use it as a church, but it's like the big cobblestone type church. Might be ruins of a church, but whatever. It's almost like you need to be on spiritual ground to kind of balance yourself and the energy. And I feel like the moon energy is important to you, but I also keep seeing candles lit, a lot of candles lit. So I'm not really sure what's going on that way. I'll tell you what though, Paula, send me a message over on Facebook to my page, and we can delve into this a little deeper later for you, okay? A lot of strong energy. You know, you are part of the family, definitely. You're an important part of the family, and you shouldn't miss that. And that's the caribou or the elk. But you need to step up into, and they're saying like step up into your own power. So it's like step up into your own energy and own who you are and what you do and what you mean, what you yourself represent. Okay, so I hope that resonates. And like I said, please feel free to get hold of me and my public page, and I will try to get with you, and we can figure something else out if you need more. Okay. All right, so going down a little, it jumped. Hi, Cullum. How are you? Okay. You're welcome. Yeah, I know you do, Noreen. I know you do. Yeah, that's really cool, though, to see just happy people. Everybody doing well on the other side. Karen. Okay, yes, I'll give you a card. And Yvonne, yes. Ooh, that was big energy, Paula. I don't know what's going on with you, but man, that was strong. And I promise I'm just drinking water. Okay, Karen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, I just shuffled them up and you get it too. So here we go again. It is the koi, okay? Koi fish, very important to the Asian cultures. They're amazing fish that live to be 100 and sometimes over 100 years old. They can get very large. They're gentle. They're smart. They're the keepers of wisdom. Now, for you, okay, so for what coming through for you with this is about teachings. It's about kind of like if somebody sits down and wants to learn about a particular subject, they go and they get a bunch of books, and they're from all kinds of views. So it's viewed, you get like a full round the clock, different view from different person each time. So they're teaching you. And this is what I'm being shown. It's like you want to learn, you want to be taught, you want to understand. And what I'm telling you is there's no one right way and there's no one wrong way to learn things or even if you have mentors or people that teach you things that you're looking at to learn, doesn't mean they're always the right way or the wrong way. It's all individualized, and there is never a lesson that doesn't help us become the people we are today, right? So with that said, it's like, even I've had bad teachers, I've had wonderful teachers, but they all gave me strong information for what I needed, okay? So I was taught how not to do things because it didn't resonate with me. And I was taught, oh, I could probably do some things this way, sort of, sometimes. So you add that to your toolkit. So this is where you're at right now. It's like collecting, being a collector of that knowledge, and the koi is bringing along to tell you, yes, you're doing the right thing. Just remember that you need to learn both sides. It's kind of like walking down. You can't have darkness if you don't have light. You can't have light if you don't have darkness, because you have to have something that shows you which is which. Okay, we can't have joy without sorrow. Okay, because if we had just joy, that's all we would know. We'd never know when things were really, truly good. So you have to have that balance. And that's what I'm being told to tell you today is simply that, is you have to take the good with the bad, and you learn everything and put it in your toolkit so it helps you the next time you come into a similar situation. But it will keep adding information for you to learn from. Okay, so I hope, Karen, that works. Okay. Paula, I gave you a card. I can't go there again because I will be really super dizzy. You're welcome. Welcome, 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 MJ. I love you. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's about it for today. And I will call it a day until next time I see you. And you know, I won't see you before, but you guys all have a great, great, great day at the party. And remember, guys, it's only a few days away. Woo! Okay. Love y'all. Bye. Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, and I approve of this message.
Hello and welcome. I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean, and together we are Ghost Dimension, a paranormal investigative show that explores the most haunted locations in the world. You can watch us on
Amazon,
Pluto TV,
also the Roku channel,
or even our own YouTube channel. So please make sure you tune in, check it out, or visit our website at www.ghostdimension.co.uk. And let's see you all very soon.